105.3 worldwide at WDASFM.com. Hit us up.
It's a special edition of the 411. We finally got him. How long has he been in Philly? Iain Page, Fox 29, 10 o'clock news. I said, I'm going to make you feel bad forever because it took you long, but we finally got you.
And it's a joy and an honor to be here. I know it only took 2 years. Yeah. But, I'm busy, though. I got 3 kids. I got a job. I try to play some golf, so it doesn't leave a lot of free time. So,
Iain Page, welcome to our WDAS studios.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Burlington, Vermont.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, cold and snowy. So I moved south as quickly as I could, college in Boston, law school in D.C., and then I went further south and lived in Florida and Houston.
Okay, so you went to law school. How'd you wind up on television?
Yeah, that's a long story, but I was a lawyer for about 6 or 7 years, and then I'm always a big sports guy, so I just was like, you know what, I want to do something with sports, so why not I be a sportscaster, And I thought, how hard can that be? Well, it was hard to get into the business because I didn't have any experience, and this is before the internet, trying to make a tape, and I didn't know what I was doing, but make a long story short, I finally got a job. I gave up my law career. I got a job in Jackson, Mississippi as the weekend sports anchor. It was a disaster the first couple of weeks because I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue as to what I was doing. But then I learned, and about 11 months later, I got hired in New York. And then a year after that, ESPN hired me. And then I was on my way. And I was at the Golf Channel. And then I became a news anchor about 5 years ago.
Okay.
So it's been a long, interesting journey.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, it is good to have you in Philadelphia. Iain Page, everybody, Fox 29, 10 o'clock news. Iain's going to be doing a feature with us every week on Sunday morning, our magazine show, Rewind. And since you love sports,
I do.
You know sports, Iain is going to be bringing us sports reports every Sunday morning, 10:10 in the morning. You know this is a sports town. Did you know that before you arrived?
Yes, I did. I have some friends here. I had a niece who went to medical school here. Keith Russell's a friend of mine who used to work at Channel 6 and at Fox. So yes, I know it's a big sports town, big Eagles town.
Yes.
And I'm a big fan. I got 3 boys. 2 of them are huge sports fans as well. So yes, I love the passion and I love the toughness and intensity of the Philly fans.
Boy, the Philly fans are very intense. They're loyal.
They are.
But they're very intense.
Exactly.
And they're very vocal about their teams and things that are made. I mean, this upcoming Eagle season is going to be very interesting. And I think Chip Kelly is going to find out if your decisions that you make do not turn out well for the team. He's going to have his welcome to Philly.
I think you're right. I mean, because you're right. He's made all these decisions, and we're going to ride or die with Chip. And these fans, as much as they are very knowledgeable. So if you don't go, 10-6 next year, probably, Chip may be, the honeymoon may be over.
The honeymoon may be over.
I think you're right because he's had a couple of years and lost one playoff game. It's going to be very interesting. So.
Fox did a great profile on you and your family, your lovely wife, your 3 sons. How do you balance that?
Yeah, it's not easy, but I'm married to Superwoman. That's the first thing I'll say. My wife is a phenomenal woman, lawyer, mom, great wife. But yes, and now that the kids are older, my kids are 11 now, so they're fairly independent. They are in school most of the day. They have other activities. But it's still busy. This weekend I've got AAU basketball, and they're in the gymnastics. They play the clarinet, and they got concerts, and so it's busy. It's more busy getting to and from things, events and concerts and basketball tournaments, and. But yeah, we juggle it somehow. Luckily my wife works kind of more during the day. I work at night, so if we can overlap, I take the kids to school, see them in the morning, and then she kind of takes care of the evening. So, and the weekends we just double team it. So we're just shuttling on the weekends. It's just here, there, everywhere. I think this weekend we got to be in King of Prussia for a AAU basketball tournament. So we're up there the whole weekend and. Games all day Saturday and Sunday, but it's fun. It's the best thing in the world, and it goes fast. I can't believe they're 11 years old. So anyway, but the balance is interesting. It's fun. There's really little downtime, so I don't sleep much. I just rock and roll and play golf when I can, and just spend as much time with them as I can because it's going to be over another 6 years or so. They're gone.
It is. Time goes by fast. I have a 13-year-old, and I was saying this morning, I was like, wow, he's going to be 14 in May. It does. It goes
crazy.
fast.
Right.
Well, I got to say, thank you for joining us here at WDAS, giving us sports updates. It's a pleasure to meet you. Joyce Evan raves about you. She was like, Iain is your guy, Iain is your guy, Iain is your guy. So thank you.
Well, thank you
for
me.
being a part of the team. It's going to be amazing to work with you and, giving people their sports. This is a sports town, and they love it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Iain Page, Fox 29. You can check him out tonight on the 10 o'clock news. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.